Good evening and welcome to this exciting matchup as we start off the basketball season here at Collinsville High School. Tonight we have a great matchup between Collinsville Lady Cardinals and Claremore Lady Zebras. I'm Randall Dolan here tonight, and I've got Logan beside me, and we're going to take a quick pause for the national anthem. All right. A chilling, good start. Great singing of the national anthem. That's always exciting to get the basketball game started, basketball season started, rather. Well, Logan, what do you think we got in store for us tonight?
Well, the Collinsville girls are coming off of two back-to-back regional champions. They went to state last year, played pretty well, 2 good seasons, and I know they're really excited tonight to get going and, get their first game jitters out of the way.
All right, and we've got a few player features for you as they're about to announce the starting lineup. Starting off from Collinsville, we got Taylor Odell. What do you got for us, Logan?
She's a great shooter. She can beat you off the dribble, all around good offensive player. She plays good defense, knows how to play the game, and so watch for her to go off tonight.
Collinsville's going to be relying on Taylor Odell. Claremore is going to be relying on Lauren Chancellor. What do you think about her?
Well, she's a scrappy player, good rebounder, so Collinsville's going to have to make sure they get in front of her, box her out, make sure they just take a step off and don't let her drive.
Okay, make sure that she's off her spot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, as they're announcing the starting lineups, we'll get Claremore's to you here. It looks like they're going to start off number 10, Monica Taylor. She's a guard. Forward, they've got number 11, Briley Brashear. At guard, they're also going to be starting Skylar Muncie. Lauren Chancellor, as you mentioned, Logan, she's going to be playing forward tonight. And Bailey Steckline is going to be playing forward for them as well, number 31. And as they're starting the Collinsville Cardinals lineup, we've got first person out is 5'10", Salisbury. Number 12, Taylor Odell, who you mentioned, Logan, will be playing a pretty tough game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Number 21, Dakota Jefferson. Number 33, Maddie Vaughn, and her sister, number 42, Mallory Vaughn. She's also the daughters of the coach, Susie Vaughn. What do you have to say about the Vaughn sisters?
Yeah, they're really physical down low. Mallory and Maddie both, if they can finish down low, that was one of the keys they had tonight was they gotta make the easy shots. Another one, they gotta limit turnovers and they gotta board hard, get a lot of offensive boards, more extra chances for them to knock down a shot.
What do you think Claremore needs to do tonight in order to really make an impact on
Well,
this team, the Cardinal team, coming off 2 regional championships?
Well, what I had heard is they're real scrappy, they're real hard workers, so they're going to get up, play tough defense. Hopefully our girls pump fake, drive them, get to the hole.
And we've got a good tip-off, and that's going to be Mallory Vaughn who's going to take the tip-off and get it to Sawyer Salisbury. Salisbury gets it to Odell. Odell back into Salisbury at the top of the key. Salisbury back out. Dakota Jefferson. Vaughn with a little bit of a miscommunication there, just out the fingertips.
We're going to see a lot of that, getting it down low to Mallory to start the game.
Muncie takes the ball down the court for the Lady Zebras. She's going to be dribbling left to right. Lady Zebras tonight in red with black trim. Lady Cardinals tonight in white with a little bit of red trim on there. Monica Tyler for a three, and just off the rim. Good rebound there by Salisbury. And it looks like we have a push-off is what the officials call it. It's going to be back to Claremore.
It's a tough one.
Did you see anything there, Logan?
I think it was a carry.
Oh, okay.
So a turnover right off the bat.
Inbound from Chancellor. Chancellor gets it out to Skylar Muncie. Muncie showing left to right. Puts it up top to Taylor. Taylor back to Chancellor. Chancellor swings it around to Brashear. Brashear back to Muncie, who pump fakes, gets in the lane, and puts the shot up just a little short, or maybe a pass, rather. And the Zebras really doing a good job passing it around. And that's a big three by Monica Taylor.
Yeah, they're working the ball real well.
You see those rebounds in there, and you wonder, if Collinsville's going to be able to keep up with their rebounding skills. You said they were scrappy and moving fast. It looks like they're going into a three-quarters court press.
Yeah, already 2 turnovers for the Lady Cards.
It looks like Collinsville came out ready to work hard, or rather Claremore came out ready to push the pace and work hard with a near full court press. Is that something that you expect Collinsville to be prepared for?
Yeah, I think they're as prepared as they can be at the beginning of the season.
There's a good turnover for the Lady Cardinals, though, as they get the ball back and set up their offense. Salisbury dribbles around the top of the key, pass across to Odell. Odell tries to get it back out, and it's deflected out of bounds by Bailey Steckline.
Lady Cards need to start limiting their long passes, and it hadn't seemed like they've really gotten an offensive flow yet.
Big swing and a 3-ball, and that's in by Dakota Jefferson. A nice 3-ball, and you see the same thing on both sides of the court right now. Huh? They're both kicking it out and finding that open person for a shot. Quick shot down the lane, and it turns out, I don't even know if that hit the rim, but that's Muncie. She takes a quick shot. She's open and decided to go for it.
Yeah, the Lady Cards not really running back on defense. They're in a zone defense, so they just run back to their spot.
Inbound, and it looks like they're gonna full court press these girls. I don't know if that's gonna be all night, but they set up a trap at the half court, and it looks like the Lady Cardinals made it through. Good pass to wide open Maddie Vaughn for the easy lay-in, and some good points there for the Cardinals.
Good job by Dakota Jefferson keeping her eyes up, making a good pass.
And some good defense there by Taylor Odell makes Claremore's Taylor pass it out of bounds, a turnover, and that's gonna go back to the Cardinals.
So a lot of sloppy play right now by both teams, just some rust that they got to knock off.
Mm-hmm. How do you see the Lady Cardinals defeating this little full court press and almost a half court trap they've got going?
Yeah, they're in a man press right now. We see a turnover right there, but they just got to take a deep breath. They got 10 seconds to get it across half court. It looks like they're playing a man, and then right when they cross half court, send another girl, so they can't leave the ball. They got to come back to the ball.
Mm-hmm. That's important for them to have to do in order to set up their offense. A lot of their turnovers they haven't even set up their offense for. So we'll see as Claremore sets their offense back up and Collinsville sets up their zone. Back to Muncie back at the top of the key. She's controlling their offense right now, taking a few shots, a few good passes.
Almost looks like they're in a matchup zone.
Swings it to the corner, and a tough shot. Looks like it was blocked right there by Maddie Vaughn. Good help coming across and with putting a good hand on the ball. Steckline tried to put that one up and turned and shot, and Maddie Vaughn's right in her face.
Yeah, we've got some height down low, Maddie Vaughn, Mallory Vaughn, so they're not just going to be able to attack there. They're going to have to pump fake, get them jumping in the air, draw a foul.
It looks like we have an inbound. Chancellor, she's going to pass it. Oh, good move, but deflected. And it's back up to Muncie at the top of the key. Or top of the arc, by the way. She's going to be passing back out to Taylor, back at the Steckline. Steckline looks for the inside pass, kicks it back out to Chancellor. Chancellor tries to get in the lane, can't make it. Almost loses it, gets it back to Muncie. Muncie cuts, she's in the lane. Good, quick pass out. Steckline takes a dribble, and it's deflected. Oh, but right back to the Zebras. A big, long shot from Taylor, Monica Taylor, and it looks like it's a scramble for the ball. There's 4 girls on the floor. You can't even tell who has the ball. On the rebound, it looks like the officials are going to say, waiting on the officials' calls. They're keeping it here with Claremore. I'm not sure what they called there, though.
I think it was a jump ball
Jump ball possession? Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
see the thumbs go up, so you just never really,
Mhm.
you never really know.
Surprised it wasn't called earlier.
Monty quick pass back up to Chancellor. Chancellor's going to dribble, and she's going to try the D. Chancellor gets tripped up. Looks like it's a good steal from Jefferson. Jefferson dribbles down to Vaughn. Vaughn puts it up, and it's in. Vaughn's been a real big part of this offense so far. That fast break offense right there.
Yeah, if they can get out running transition, they'll wear Claremore down. They'll be looking pretty good.
A good tough drive right there by Chancellor, and she puts the ball up for 2 points. It's now 7-5 for the home team, the Lady Cardinals.
They can't let her get that easy of a basket right there.
Again, we have a good full court press that the Cardinals not ready for. It leads directly to a turnover. Muncie with the 3 ball, and that's going to be out. Deep rebound, kicks back up, back around to Muncie. Muncie tries again from a little bit different perspective, and she misses. And recovered by the Lady Cardinals. That's Odell looking for some help here, slows it down. And she's going to swing it back out to Salisbury. She's going to take an arcing 3, and that's good for 3 more points. Looks like the threes are dropping for the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah,
tonight.
both teams trying to get the 3 ball going, and it's helped the Cardinals, but the Zebra's not really getting anything going.
Chancellor with a cross-court pass. Down low. Back up to Chancellor at the 3. And her shot's in. So they answer right back.
3-point contest.
It looks like it. So just judging from the turnovers and the different things that Claremore's trying to do to the Cardinals, you think that the Cardinals were prepared for this full court press that they're going into?
I've watched a couple of their practices, and I mean, if they can't get the ball up against a one-on-one man-to-man press, they're going to have trouble versus any team.
And the Zebras right back down, puts up a good shot, and that's going to be out of bounds, deflected to the Cardinals, Lady Cardinals.
They'll have some subs. Number 13, Brittany Kickapoo will come into the game, as well as number 10, Caroline Salee.
It looks like they're putting in just a little bit more speed. They're going to work on getting that half-court press beat right now. Some more ball handlers in for them. Salisbury takes the ball down the court, sizes up the defense, gets it back out to Salee, rather. And it looks like they're going to get Taylor Odell with the travel. Did you pick up that extra feet, Logan? What do you think?
I don't know. It was a close one. It looked a little awkward, though, so I can see where he's coming from.
Muncie passed it down to, Robinson. That's who that was. I apologize. Into the middle of the lane. Good dribble and shot from Chancellor. She's really been a lot of their offensive firepower tonight.
7 out of their 10 points, and she's starting to find her groove.
That's really what you can't have from the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, they got to limit her touches on the offensive side because she's going to hurt you every time.
Odell with the big drive, and that's going to be an and one as she drives right into the teeth of that Cardinals defense and lays it in. What do you see from there?
It looks like one of the Lady Zebra players is hurt, but she attacked the basket like she needs, like every Cardinal needs to do tonight.
And we're going to have one shot, like I mentioned, from Odell. It's a great drive, a tough put up, and she lays it in. See if she can complete the 3-point play to bring the Lady Cardinals up 13-10.
Had a little touch on that one.
And the free throw's good, nothing but net there, and it looks like we got some more substitutions. Vaughn will come back in the game for the Lady Cardinals, as well as DeLozer for the Lady Cardinals. So it looks like whatever those substitutions were, they helped out the Cardinals in the offense be able to beat that full court press.
And they still got a quick lineup in there.
Muncie takes the ball at the top of the arc again. A tough pass over the top. Another tough pass through 2 Cardinal defenders. Back to Muncie up top. Back to Robinson. Robinson's going to swing that down to Taylor. Taylor's going to be back. It's going back to Muncie. Another big 3 ball from Taylor. She's launched a few from way outside the arc tonight.
If they can hit those, Cardinals are going to have a tough time playing that zone defense. They're going to have to switch out of it and go man, or they're going to have to get up and pressure a little bit more.
Looks like Salee is going to be taking a lot of the pressure off of Salisbury coming down the court right now, and it's helped the Cardinal beat that full court press right now. The mishandling by Salisbury, but she gets it back. Salisbury drives, tries to get it back into traffic, and it's deflected by the Zebras, and here they come. Muncie up to Robinson, and she's not going to be able to handle it, and that goes out of bounds.
So a change of pace a little bit for both teams, starting to go up and down the floor once they put that press on.
It looks like the coach is going to continue to rely on Salee here to handle the ball as they take Salisbury out, and they're going to bring back in Dakota Jefferson, who had that big three early in the game to keep the Cardinals in it. Salee's looking to dribble. She drives, gets it back out to Delozier. Delozier swings it to Kickapoo. Kickapoo back to Jefferson. Jefferson looks to dribble, pass it out to Salee. Salee with a 2 right at the buzzer, and she's going to be short. And with 1 period down, it looks like we've got the full tie game between the Lady Cardinals and the Lady Zebras.
We'll take it to a quick commercial break.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
Tuesday night, December 2nd. We're all tied up after one period. 13 points, Claremore and Collinsville. Logan, what's the Claremore D doing right now that's causing so many turnovers for the Cardinals?
They're playing a full court press, and it's really kind of got into the Lady Cardinals' heads. They're playing really fast. They just need to slow down, go through their reads, make the smart decision. They're in super speed mode right now.
And even with all the turnovers, we see a good effort from the Lady Cardinals as it's a tie game, and they've been winning for most of the period, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come back out on offense. Vaughn's going to swing that to Odell. Odell with a big 3, and she drains it to start off hot coming out of that break.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the second quarter. But
Taylor with another big 3 ball just to answer, just when you think the Lady Cardinals are bringing it. The Lady Zebras are answering right back.
Yeah, they got to get back on defense. If they're going to run the zone with good shooters, they got to make sure they get back.
And that's at least 2 threes from Taylor from way outside the arc.
Yeah, they're firing them away out there.
Good tough defense on Jefferson out here. She's going to swing that out to Odell. She's going to put it down low to Salisbury. Salisbury backing down Muncie, and just a little bit too much on the layup. Rebound, Claremore. Muncie's going to take the ball down the court. She's got an open lane. She thought about it, but she pulled it back out. She's going to kick it back out to Taylor. Taylor, the big 3 ball, gets it way down to Brashear. Brashear drives, passes back out to Muncie, and it looks like it's a 3 ball shot from Robinson. Just rebounded out to Vaughn, and we've got a penalty on
Claremore.
Who did he call that on?
I think it was over the back.
On Brashear. Yeah, Briley Brashear.
Yeah, good.
She's over the back on Vaughn there.
Yeah, that was a good box out by Maddie Vaughn.
It's a good, tough rebound, and you're right when you said the keys to the game. This Claremore team is scrappy, and they work hard for every ounce. They're going to try for every rebound. They're never going to slow down.
The one thing I noticed is that they live and die by the 3, so if Cardinals can get out and pressure a little bit more, it might help them.
And the Cardinals running a pretty good offense here. Vaughn to Vaughn down the lane, and it's another 3-point opportunity for the Lady Cardinals. They've really figured out that half-court press and came out firing in this second period.
Yeah, once they get that figured out, it'll be easy for them to run the high-low like you've seen last season, and you'll continue to see this season.
We'll see if Maddie Vaughn can take it and make this a 3-point play. Oh, and she just rims out, and then rebound to Claremore. Muncie's going to take the ball down the court for the Lady Zebras. She's going to kick it out to Chancellor. Chancellor back to Muncie. Muncie thinks about it, drives on Vaughn, who's out there. Another big, long 3 from Taylor, and she is just on fire. That's 5 yards past the arc. How far do you want her to pressure?
Yeah, they just got to find the shooters, and she's a shooter as well as number 14, so they have to get out there.
And that's a foul on Lauren Chancellor. They were trying to get the ball down low to Mallory Vaughn, and Chancellor just came came in from behind and just really knocked her hard. Salisbury's going to take the inbound. It looks like we have some substitutions. Brittany Kickapoo is going to come back in for the Lady Cardinals, and we've got Carly Robinson coming in for Lauren Chancellor, giving her a little breather for that.
If you see Mallory Vaughn's getting double teamed, they're just going to throw it over the top of him.
Quick ball, good rebound by Salisbury, but she doesn't get to put it back up. That's a good inbound play there to Vaughn. She's double teamed, but they weren't ready for the quick pass.
Yeah, right when they get it in, you'll see that a lot again. Right when they get it in, they'll just throw it up to Mallory. No one really can get up there.
Well, it would have been a good tough finish. She just off the mark. It was a good rebound by Salisbury, and she just can't finish. So we got the Zebras coming down up one. 5:44 left to play in this first half. Takes about out to Taylor, who's being pressured way out there now. Pass out to Robinson. Robinson with the three. She drills it. You were right. They live and die by that three ball.
Right now they're living, and Coach Vaughn not very happy. They've got to find, I don't know if she needs to switch out of the zone or that she's just going to talk to them, make sure they find the shooters.
Well, that three ball, I mean, they're shooting. They've only missed 2 threes tonight. So what do you think the key is? How do you defend that three ball right there?
To me, if it was me, I'd probably go to a man and just get out and pressure them. But if they can play zone and pressure them, then might as well. But they got to make sure they're boxing out of the zone, because early in the game, when their threes weren't falling, they were getting offensive rebounds for easy shots.
You gotta think this Cardinals team, they're not gonna make threes all night, right? Cardinals, Lady Zebras, they're not gonna make it all night.
We hope not, because if they do, it's gonna be a lot more. The deficit's gonna just keep increasing.
Well, right now it's a 3-point game, or 4-point game rather, based on that last three. It's 18-22 with five and a half left to play before the half, and Salisbury's gonna take the ball down the court. She's gonna drive. She makes it right past Taylor. Slows down, tries to get it into Vaughn down low. Vaughn with another tough shot. She draws the foul. That's going to be on number 31, Bailey Steckline. So Vaughn's drawn 2 or 3 fouls down low. You got to wonder how they're going to defend her going in the second half.
Well, they're playing really physical with her. If you watch, right when she gets past half court, they're bumping her and making sure she doesn't get the easy pass.
That good free throw brings it to 19-22 with 5:18 left to play in this first half. And the foul differential right now, you got to see the Lady Cardinals have the Lady Zebras have 5, and the Lady Cardinals just have 1. Talk about how that differential is going to help going in the rest of this half.
Well, if they can get into the bonus, we've seen some okay free throw shooting, so get some more points, because a lot of teams win at the free throw line.
You'll see it looks like they switched to a loose man right now for the Lady Cardinals, and they're going to do what they can to prevent those three balls from happening. That draws a penalty right now, a foul rather, on Mallory Vaughn.
That's only her first.
Yeah. Yep. And that's going to be Bailey Steckline going to the line, trying to make this widen the gap there. She missed her first free throw. Trying to make this a 3-point game here with 4:55 left to go in this first half.
Watch, if she makes this one, be expecting a full court press. Yeah, they're going to send the Chancellor in so they can set up their press.
All right, looks like it's exactly what you said. It looks like they're going to full court press from even the inbounds here. The Cardinals have Salee in the game. Get it into Vaughn. Vaughn out to Salee there. Salee takes it easily across half court. Here come the Lady Cardinals. Odell puts it up for an easy 2.
Yeah, good execution on the 3-on-1 there.
You must be in the coach's mind, because that looked too easy. She must have talked to her about that in that little break we had.
Yeah, they're doing a good job right now at playing man defense. Haven't really allowed an easy shot, and they've cut the deficit to 1.
Playing a man, and it looks like Salisbury is going to She's going to be coming through. She just tried to push a little bit too hard through that screen, and she's going to be called with that infraction.
That's her second, so I wouldn't be surprised if you see her coming out pretty soon.
Inbound by Claremore's Carly Robinson. Robinson's looking for anybody to pass to. Gets a big arcing pass, just barely recovered by Chancellor. Chancellor takes it against Salisbury. Again, the Cardinals are staying in man right here, trying to prevent those 3 balls, which have made this a 1-point game in favor of Claremore. Good pass by Muncie down low, and just missed by Steckline.
That was a good
rebound, Lady Cardinal.
That was a good play by Claremore. Pump fake, the girl back cut, Maddie Vaughn kind of caught sleeping there, but luckily she missed the layup.
Odell with a big looking three, and that's going to be well short. It was a quick pass and a quick shot. She said it may have been tipped, and it looks like the officials are not agreeing with that call right there.
Dakota Jefferson will come into the game for Sawyer, so she'll sit down with 2 fouls, and I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't come back in for the rest of the half.
Well, you got to hope that this is the lineup you're gonna want to look to push the pace with and play some good defense here, right?
Yeah, if they can get up and pressure a man, get some fast break points, it'll help them a lot.
And that's a good pass and a foul in down low by the Lady Zebras, and that's going to be on. See, get the call from the official. Number 10, Salih, as she's coming in the lane. Prevent her from taking the shot, and it looks like it's 2 shots for the Lady Zebras.
That's Chancellor, so she's attacking the basket, and they're getting her the ball.
Makes her first to make this a 2-point game, 22-24 in favor of the Claremore Lady Zebras, with 3:35 left before the half. Another good one from Chancellor brings us to a 3-point game in favor of the Lady Zebras as the Lady Cardinals inbound. It's going to be that full court press you talked about.
Yeah, they do a good job of getting it into Taylor Odell.
Odell back into Salih. Salih's going to take it down the court. She looks like she's a pretty good ball handler for this Cardinals team. Able to take it down the court and defeat this press pretty well.
Yeah, she's kind of like the floor general.
Down low to Vaughn. Vaughn with a good move on the baseline and just beats her defender, lays it in easy. Makes it look easy right there, Logan.
Yeah, that's good execution. They need to keep attacking the basket and try to get in the bonus.
Chancellor looking for someone to go to. Goes to Steckline. Steckline with a long three, and that one's off, but a tough charging trying to get that rebound by Steckline, and that's going to go for the Cardinals there, and Steckline picks up her foul.
So the Lady Cards 1 away from the bonus.
With 3 minutes left in the half, you got to think they'll find their way there, right?
Yeah, if they get it down into Mallory, not be surprised for another foul.
Lady Cardinals back into Salih. Salih just takes it right down the court. She looks like she's pretty much got the ball handling skills the Lady Cardinals need right now. Jefferson puts it into Vaughn. Vaughn back out to Salih. Salih with a big three. And that's in for the Lady Cardinals to take the lead at 27-25 with 2:38 left to go in this half.
A big momentum swing.
Muncie's going to get back to Chancellor. Chancellor down to Brashear. Brashear's going to look. Oh, tries a pass. It looks like it's going to be intercepted by Vaughn. Vaughn looking for someone to pass to. Gets to Odell. Odell back to Salih. Salih to Jefferson. Down low to Vaughn for an easy lay-in. She had a good post move, and she set up there.
And this the Lady Cards team we like seeing, and Claremore's going to have to call timeout. Their coach not very happy. What run are they on? They were down by
the Lady Cardinals right now are on a it was 18-23 just moments ago. Now it's 19-25. So you got an 11-2 run right now from the Lady Cardinals with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the half. If you're the Lady Zebras coach, you have to call that timeout, right?
Yeah, try to get them focused back into the game, slow them down a little bit, because right now they're just going down one pass shot. Got to get them back into their offense and get them calmed down where they're shooting rhythm shots.
Tell me, what do you think Coach Vaughn told her team in between that last time out and this one for that last time out, rather, that really got them out here and sparked that 11-point run?
Well, I think switching to man was the big thing.
Okay.
Not allowing the shots, the easy 3 balls, and they've done a good job at running out, and they've kind of got a little more relaxed, and they're playing a little more relaxed, and you can kind of tell.
Brought the ball back into their game, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Muncie's going to take it down to Chancellor. Chancellor's looking for help. Holding the ball. The rest doing some counts. She's got to move it. There you go. Chancellor dribbles through, drives the lane after a good block, and misses. Vaughn with the rebound, taken back out by Odell, and then Salih. Salih's going to take it down the court. It looks like they're not half court or full court pressing anymore.
Yeah, they backed off after that. The run the Cardinals have done, they've attacked the press really well and made him get out of it.
Salih feeds that down to Odell, and Odell is immediately fouled by Muncie, and so Odell will be taking 1-on-1.
She's probably the best free throw shooter on the team, so it's good to have her at the line.
She easily makes the first one to make it 30-25 with a minute 39 left in this half. Odell lines up for a second shot. Again, you're right on form. She's a good, tough free throw shooter. Drains them both and makes it 31-25 with a minute and a half left to go in this first half.
That puts her in double digits for the night. Already 10 points in the first half.
Muncie's looking to set up the offense. Jefferson comes by, picks the ball off. Muncie recovers, though, and brings it back down for the Lady Zebras. Looks like the Lady Zebras offense is kind of a little bit scattered right now, so Chancellor's taking upon herself to drive and shoot as many times as she can. That one's just off the mark. Rebound, the Lady Cardinals.
Not a really good job by the Claremore offense. Kind of stalled, just standing around waiting for Chancellor to do something.
Pass down in, another good post position. She owns that block down there. There's Mallory Vaughn. It's an easy lay-in, and she's starting to come on tight. 6 points for her.
Caroline Solis come into the game, and she's been kind of the spark plug, got them going too. She's made a three, dished the ball really well, and she's playing great tonight.
Muncie gets it in to Taylor. Taylor with the big three shot, but she passes it around, and it looks like it's going to be out of bounds to the Lady Cardinals.
So Claremore still not getting anything going right now.
How'd that defense change the Claremore offense? So the Lady Cardinals went to man to man. How did that change the Claremore offense, where they just can't figure it out right now?
Well, I think they're not doing a good job at motion, and against the zone, you don't really have to move.
A big three shot from Jefferson, and Vaughn is going to get called with the infraction for shoving down low, and that's going to be her second, I believe.
Yeah, back to what I was saying, and they did not. No, you're good. They didn't expect to. They didn't expect us to come out to man. They were still preparing for a zone. I bet she was talking about how they've done a good job moving the ball in the zone. Now they've kind of gone stagnant. Everyone just standing around, one pass. So it really kind of changed the momentum.
And we've got a quick substitution. Vaughn comes out after a second penalty, and we've got Delosier back in the game for the Lady Cardinals. Muncie passes back to Chancellor. Chancellor's looking for anything. Jefferson with some great defense and makes her take a rough shot, and that's going to be the half. So at the halftime, it's 33-25 on the heels of a great finish to that second period for the Lady Cardinals. What do you have to say about that first half, Logan?
They've done a real good, actually, at the beginning of the game, really slow, but a lot of sloppy turnovers by both teams. But Claremore started to get it figured out a little earlier. Then you see the Lady Cards really start to get in their groove and kind of cause some disturbance on the Claremore side. And that's why they're up by 8 points. 8 points right now.
At the half, you're here at Collinsville High School. At the half, the Lady Cardinals are over the Lady Zebras, 33-25. We're going to go to a commercial break here, and we'll see you in a second.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
Welcome back. We're at halftime here. Again, the Lady Cardinals over the Lady Zebras, 33-25 here at the half. And we saw some ups and downs from the Lady Cardinals as well as the Lady Zebras. So tell me what changed for the Lady Cardinals in that first half? They started off a little slow.
Well, that zone, the press that Claremore put on them kind of got them little. They weren't thinking like slowing the game down in their head. I know it was playing really fast, but they got to slow it down in their head, make their reads, and towards towards the end, they started making their reads, and it forced Claremore to get out of that press. And still on the offensive side of the ball, they've started attacking the paint, getting it to Mallory Vaughn, where she's been able to pitch it out to open three-point shooters. And Collinsville's got a lot of good three-point shooters with Sawyer Salisbury, Dakota Jefferson, Taylor Odell, Caroline Salee had one tonight. So if they can just keep doing what they're doing right now, they'll be pretty good. And for Claremore, they've got to get some offense going. They can't just give it to Chancellor, who is their key player. She's done really good tonight, has 9 points, but they can't just expect her to do everything for them. They've got to have their three slowed down, and you see Collinsville went on the run, and like I said, they live and die by the three, and they were dying late in the second quarter.
We mentioned her a few times tonight. Coming off the bench, Caroline Salee. She came off the bench. They were having a hard time beating that full court press, and she came in, gave them a little spark. Tell me what you think she brought to the table and how that changed the first half. She played most of the first half.
Well, the Lady Cards really don't have a true point guard other than Caroline Salee. She's the court general, and she did a really good job tonight, just coming in, relieving pressure from Taylor Odell, Sawyer Salisbury, bringing up the ball. She hadn't had a turnover all game, I don't think. So, and knocked down a shot. So if we can have threats like her on the floor as well as Odell and them, it spreads the floor out, and it's easier to get it down to Mallory Vaughn where she can go one-on-one in the post.
If you're the Claremore coach, if you're Stephanie Shaw, you're going into halftime. You had some really good things out there. You took the lead. You held the lead for a lot of that first period, into the first period, going into the second period. You had great defense. You had good offense, and you're going into the half, and something happened where there was a big spark, and you're going to have 33-25. Tell me what you tell your team.
Well, I would tell them 0-0, score 0-0. You have to come out and you have to play without looking at the scoreboard. I know they're down 8 points, but they can't have that in the back of their head, which a lot of players, you see that happen. They're going to have to come out, move the ball, just play like they know they can, and it's going to be an exciting finish.
Tell me what Susie Vaughn's telling them right now. She's looking at it from kind of the opposite. A lot of things to work on, a lot of things to build on. How do you adjust, and what do you do to come out and make sure you secure this victory?
Well, I bet she's telling them that they can't come out and play like they did in the first quarter. They can't come out slow. They have to come out and continue to use the momentum that they went into halftime with, knock down the shots, play good defense like they were, and they should expect a victory if they do all those things.
So coming into this season, it's the first game of the season. What does this mean to both teams? Tell me what it means to the Collinsville Lady Cardinals. They're coming off, as you mentioned, back-to-back regional championships. They played in state. They're a force to be reckoned with. I mean, their pictures are in the gym that we're in right now. There's a big crowd here rooting on both teams. It's exciting. What does this first game mean for the Lady Cardinals?
Well, I feel like the players have a lot of pressure on their shoulders. They feel like they can't disappoint the crowd on opening night, and they feel like which I believe they can win every game that they play in. And so opening night, like I said, they're ready to get their first W under their belt and just continue to work off that.
So for the Lady Cardinals, it looks like it's a good start. You've got some things you can work on, some people coming off the bench to help you out. They're subbing a whole lot of people, both teams really. You got a physical matchup. There's girls hitting the floor for rebounds. We saw 5 or 6 of them hitting the floor. They're moving around a lot. They're running around a lot. They're running hard. What do you see from the second half? What do you really think that everyone's going to come out and do? What are they going to come out and are they going to be tired? Are they going to be subbing? What's the game plan here?
Well, Sawyer Salisbury sat on the bench for the rest of the half, so she should come out really refreshed and be able to take her girl to the hole. Claremore, I don't know how many players they got into the game. I believe 6 or 7 players, so they didn't really use a lot of their bench that they have. Collinsville using a little more bench, making sure they rotate Mallory and Maddie, keeping them fresh. And you saw them rotating a lot once they put that full court press in, and they were easily just beating the press once they got some girls in there to kind of jumpstart them.
So coming out the second half, again, you mentioned in the first half, I mean, Sawyer Salisbury is listed at 5'10". Taylor Odell, 5'7". I mean, you got some Brittany Kickapoo, 5'9". Delozier, 5'9". I mean, Maddie Vaughn, 5'11". Sophie Salee, 5'8", and Mallory Vaughn at an opposing 6'4". So, do you think can they use their size versus that matchup, or do you think they're going to come out and stick with Salee, who's been a spark plug and really fueled that offense, and go a little bit smaller and be able to just kind of run around this Zebra team, Lady Zebra team?
That's a good question. I don't know, because when they went size, they had a struggle on offense. But what I liked, they had Mallory Vaughn in at one point and Maddie out, and then they rotated that, put Maddie in, and pulled Mallory. So they're kind of keeping a smaller lineup, and that's how they beat the press easily. I'd like to see him come out and have Caroline Salee on the floor, because she really calmed the team down, got them focused, and that's when they went on their big run.
Well, it looks like it's going to be it's sizing up to be a pretty exciting second half either way. I mean, we've got like I said, a lot of people playing tough. They're playing hard. Both teams have been using their subs a lot so they can keep people fresh. Tell me though, we got a fouling issue, I guess I should call it. I mean, some people got 2. Mallory Vaughn has 2. Salisbury has 2. For the Claremore Lady Zebras, I mean, they've got Muncie has 2, and another one of their girls has 2. And I couldn't remember if it was Chancellor or Taylor, but do you think the fouls have a lot to do with the second half and kind of the scheme, or do you think that's just going to kind of be a non-issue?
I think at first it'll be a non-issue. If someone picks up their third pretty quickly, then they're going to have to really look down on the bench, or the coaches are going to have to discuss and say, well, do we want to risk her picking up her 4th foul, or do we want to let her play out and see if they can get something going? And that's something that when Sawyer was on the bench, it's not a knock on her, but they were playing really well. But if she can come in and provide a spark, then we'll be doing pretty good.
All right, we're here with coming down to 1 minute left before we start this second half. It's 33-25. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the second half after this.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
Welcome back. It's Tuesday, December 2nd, and you're here at the opening night for basketball here in Oklahoma, and it's 33-25 as we start this second half. The Lady Cardinals of Collinsville over the Lady Zebras of Claremore. So getting ready to start off the second half. It looks like we have the same lineups coming in the second half as we did the first half. We talked to them about they may look to sub pretty quick for both teams.
Yeah, one thing that I'm kind of surprised is Claremore hadn't gone to a zone, which supposedly they were supposed to be pretty salty at, and Collinsville worked on their zone a lot in the preseason.
And we see good help defense from both the Vaughn girls down low to keep Steckline in for making that easy layup, even though she was wide open right under the post. Early travel from Brashear. She tries to get that pass out to Taylor, and the ball goes back to the Lady Cardinals. We see straight off the bat, the Lady Zebras are coming out with the same idea. They're going to press. They double team the inbound to Odell, and Salisbury gets it right back. Crosses half court. An immediate trap like we saw the first half. Vaughn down to Vaughn for an easy lay-in for Mallory Vaughn. You see good adjustments, good corrections to that full court press, and the Vaughn sisters just really making it happen down low.
If they keep doing that, then Claremore has no option but to get out of the press.
Brashear with a tough basket over Mallory Vaughn. She took her down low and really laid it in. She had to use a lot of momentum for that. Salisbury into Odell. And Odell's going to take the ball out of the court. Goes for the trap, down to Salisbury. Salisbury looks to beat the trap, dribbles off her own leg down to Taylor. Taylor slows it down but gets it right back to Salisbury. Taylor gets it hit back to herself. And a big shot from Chancellor with the three. So they're coming out firing here in the second half for the Lady Zebras.
That's the man they're playing a little more relaxed, maybe too relaxed. They're not getting up and pressuring the ball.
Salisbury drives the ball down, gets it to Jefferson. Jefferson turns into Steckline. Steckline gets it back to Odell as they set up their offense at the top. Back down to Jefferson. Jefferson to a wide open Salisbury. Salisbury just off the mark. Good rebound by Mallory Vaughn. Vaughn puts a shot just off the mark. Salisbury with another tough rebound. And it's stripped from Muncie. We have a jump ball as Muncie gets taken down. And that's going to go back to Lady Zebras, excuse me. So some tough rebounding in there. You see Claremore coming out tough, but I'm sorry, it's ball goes to the Lady Cardinals. Tough rebounding on both sides. Some good offensive rebounds down there. You hope you can convert on one of them.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job at attacking the boards, and if they can get second chance shots, then they'll be doing pretty good.
Jefferson to Odell. She puts up a tough shot, but there's an infraction called before that, and that's going to be another one on number 11, Brashear.
That's her second, so more foul trouble.
Salisbury with a catch and shoot. Rainbow shot just off the mark for that three. Rebound, Claremore. Muncie takes it down into Taylor. Taylor down low into Steckline. Steckline drives the lane, gets it back out, and that's a bucket for Brashear. So a lot of passes. They've started pushing the ball down to Steckline down low and letting her pass out.
Yeah, it looked like their coach really talked and probably stressed hard on their motion offense.
Salisbury with a quick pass just over the hands, which is difficult to do of Mallory Vaughn, and just off her fingertips. And it looks like we've got a quick timeout from the Lady Cardinals. So coming right out of the half, you're up 8, and now it's a 3-point game. Clearly some adjustments the Claremore Lady Zebras have done have been effective. Talk about what some of the things that it looks like that they've done to kind of adjust and to put these Cardinals back to where it's one possession game.
Well, they put the press in again, and Cardinals are still trying to play too fast, and it's hurt them a couple of times. But on the offensive side of the ball, they've really started to move the ball, find their shooters, knock down a couple of shots. And they've done a really good job on the offensive side. Their coach did a really good job with adjustments. Coach Vaughn called that timeout to really talk to her girls and tell them, calm down. You guys just need to be relaxed and just play your game.
With this much quick change, how long till we see Caroline Salee again? She brought the spark in the first half. Again, I think she'll bring it in the second half.
Yeah, I don't know when. That's a tough decision. Do you try to let your girls battle it out, or do you go to the bench? And right now, it looks like Salee's back into the game.
So you're going to have a quick substitution. Salee's going to come in for Jefferson. Jefferson's going to take a quick sit. Jefferson's been tough in this game. She's had a few rebounds, a few good shots, and they're just going to rotate her in and out to help them give a spark as well. But Salee's been a big spark for the team in the first half, and we'll see if she can do it again in the second half. And it looks like the Zebras are going to stay in this zone. Or the Zebras, excuse me, Collinsville is going to come out. They're going to stick with their zone, and they think they've got something going on. Chancellor with a fake pass, just off the backboard. Rebound, Muncie down low. Muncie tries to get it back out and does. Out to Chancellor. Chancellor looks to drive. Gets it back out to Muncie up top. Muncie back to Chancellor. Chancellor up to Taylor. Taylor down low to Steckline. Steckline back to Muncie. Muncie just keeps from traveling. Steckline down low, passes it back up, and there's Salee with a turnover already, just coming off the bench.
Yeah, she comes in and provides another spark. Hopefully the Cardinals can get something going on the offensive side of the ball and widen this gap.
Down low into Vaughn. Vaughn owns that post right there and one, and it looks like she's going to have a chance to make a three-point play on Steckline. That's Steckline's third, I believe.
Yeah, so Claremore coach has a decision with 4:40 left in the third. Does she pull her out, or does she let her stay in there and just battle it out?
A lot of things going on tonight. And it looks like she does make it a three-point play. Another good free throw shooting night for the Lady Cardinals. Muncie takes the ball down the court. She's looking to set up their offense. Cardinals again in zone. Pass it down low. Kicks it back out to Steckline. They like Steckline on this baseline. They've been doing this every time. Down to Muncie coming across. She puts a shot up just off the mark. Rebound, Lady Cardinals.
They're running good offense. They just aren't getting shots to fall, really. And so Cardinals trying to take advantage of it.
Back up to Salee. They're trying to work down low on the post. Steckline's trying to keep up with Vaughn. And Vaughn with the turnover. She gets stripped by number 15, Lauren Chancellor. Chancellor tries to take the drive, stutter steps, passes down low to Steckline. Steckline with the spin move, blocked by Vaughn, but it looks like he's saying she hit her in the elbow first.
I don't know about that one. I think Maddie thought she had the block, but
from our perspective, it looked like all ball, but it looks like she may have got her with the elbow before she even had a chance to hit the ball. So that brings Steckline, who's in foul trouble on one side, and it looks like she's going to be, converting on the other side. So as a Coach Shaw for the Lady Zebras, can you afford to keep her on there with three fouls when she's been such an offensive help?
Well, yeah, she has really done a good job as attacking the paint, and she's kind of got some of the Lady Cards in foul trouble. So right now it looks like she's just going to stick with her and see if she can battle it out.
Carly Robinson comes in for the Lady Zebras. Jefferson back on the court for the Lady Cardinals. And Delosier back on the court. Delosier back on the court for the Lady Cardinals. Second shot for Steckline is good. That makes it 38-34 with 3:56 left to go in this third period, as the Lady Cardinals look to face another full court press. Salee driving down the court, beats the full court press, something she's done the entire first half. Pass down low to Delosier. Delosier with a tough shot. She's fouled by Chancellor. Chancellor can't afford too many of those fouls. That's her second as well.
So good job by looking backside by the Lady Cards. They've had a couple of those passes tonight. They've really done a good job at keeping their head up.
Already 3 fouls in this first half for the Lady Zebras, and you got to wonder if they can keep up this pace. Good free throw shoot from Delosier. And she comes in and makes an immediate impact on the opposite side.
Yeah, and that's good to see when Coach Vaughn can trust she's a sophomore, trust some of the younger girls and come into the game and provide another spark.
Delosier with 2 big free throws puts the Lady Cardinals up 6 with 3:35 left to play in this third period. Delosier coming again on defense with a little deflection of the pass, like she read it and just knocks it out. Inbound, Lady Cardinals. Quick play into Chancellor. Chancellor steps back, puts a shot up, and that's in and good. So Chancellor's come on strong here in the second half.
Yeah, that's her 14th point, and that was a pretty tough shot, but she's starting to find her offensive groove.
Delosier into Salisbury. Salisbury into Jefferson. Jefferson looking for some help. And then to Salisbury. Again, defeats that trap. A good setup from the Lady Cardinals, and it looks like they figured out that full court press. Let's see if they can do anything from the offensive side. Salee down to Salisbury. Salisbury drives the lane. Puts up a tough shot. Delosier with the rebound. And we have a block. Official calls a block on number 11. Brashear on that rebound, and it looks like we've got an inbound for the Lady Cardinals. Lady Cardinals pass it out. It's a tough pass, and it's deflected by Robinson. Robinson takes it down to Muncie. Muncie's going to try a 3. And Muncie's down, but we got a foul on, quick whistle on that rebound. On number 11, that's going to be Salisbury, and that's her third. It's going to stay down here with the Lady Zebras. It's tough getting these rebounds. Both teams really struggling, really fighting for those rebounds.
They're going to bring Taylor Odell and Mallory Vaughn into the game, so still kind of subbing Mallory and Maddie opposite. So if Mallory's in the game, Maddie will be out. If Maddie comes in, Mallory will go out. And that's really kind of what helped them in the first half, kind of going small.
And Salisbury steps off with her third foul as well. So for the lineup for the Lady Cardinals, you have Mallory Vaughn, Delosier, Odell, Jefferson, and Salee. And that's another big 3 ball for the Lady Zebras, and it looks like we're in a close matchup right here with 2:38 left to go in the half. It's 40-39 for the home team, Lady Cardinals. Salee takes the ball in the corner. Takes her dribble. Looking for some offense to set up. Salee drives around. Still delivers the ball to Delosier. Delosier looking for somebody to pass to. Chancellor on her tight, right? Way outside the 3-point arc. And Jefferson puts it down low to Vaughn. Vaughn with an easy lay-in. She turns around with Steckline right in her face. It's 3 fouls on Steckline. She's playing tough D. That's going to be something to watch going into the rest of this time.
That was some good execution on the offensive end, kind of dribbling it around, getting the backside defensive players to kind of fall asleep, and then they attacked them.
Steckline dribbles off her foot in the lane, covered by a lot of defenders, and he's going to call
offensive foul. So that'll be her 4th.
It's an offensive foul on Steckline. Well, no, they're just calling a turnover. I guess they just called a
walk?
A travel. Yeah, a walk or a travel, something like that. We didn't get the symbol. I apologize, but they're not calling it on Steckline, but it is a turnover to the Lady Cardinals, and we've got a travel from the Loziers going to bring it right back down. So with 1:40 left in this third period, it's 42-39, and the Lady Zebras are crawling back from 8 points down at the half. Lady Zebras get the ball into Robinson. Robinson, who's been a spark for them this third period, out to Muncie. Muncie looking to set up the offense into Chancellor. Chancellor gets it back up to Robinson, who swings it to Steckline. Steckline. She takes a dribble. She gets it out to Robinson. Robinson drives. They call no shot. Says she was down, but there was a foul. And that's going to be well, let's see who they put it on. Okay, that's on Odell, and that's Odell's second. So some substitutions in for the Lady Cardinals. Maddie Vaughn's coming back in, and Brittany Kickapoo coming back in, and they're going to sub in for Salee and Delosier. See her ball coming in. She passes up to Chancellor. Chancellor drives. Big foul by Jefferson, but she still puts it in, and she's got a chance to make this a tie ball game.
That's a huge play for Claremore, starting to get the momentum shifting back to their side.
Jefferson just coming over to help on D, and that was a tough-looking foul. We'll see right now. Chancellor's trying to set up their defense, and she's about to take her free throw. And after hitting about every part of the rim, Chancellor's ball is in. And that makes it a tie ball game with 1:18 left to go in this third period. Pass out to Brittany Kickapoo, gets it back down to Maddie Vaughn. Maddie Vaughn into Odell. Odell takes it across the half-court line. She's looking to go the whole distance, puts up a tough shot, and that's a foul. If that's on Muncie, that's her third as well. Yep, that's going to be Muncie's third. So you have Steckline out there with 3, Muncie out there with 3. And it looks like with 1:10 left, a tie ball game, can you afford to keep them both on the court?
That's the question. I don't know if I'd sub one of those girls out. Being both starters, they're going to need them in the fourth quarter. But if they're going to leave them in, Colesville needs to attack both of them.
And with that free throw, Odell takes the lead. 43-42, second shot. Another good free throw. The Cardinals are definitely taking what they can from the candy stripe today, and they're just going to make sure that they get all the points, all the free ones, right?
Yeah, that's why they call them free.
Muncie takes the ball down, swings it out to Robinson. Robinson with a quick three. That's off the mark. Rebound, Jefferson. Jefferson out to Odell. Odell's looking to push the pace, slows it down. She had Kickapoo open under the net, but just saw her a little late. Out to Jefferson. Jefferson drives the lane, puts a quick pass into Vaughn. Great pass. Vaughn with the rebound, but it looks like he's going to call her for over the back. And the Claremore fans could not be happier. Now that's Vaughn's fourth foul. Or third, rather. Third. They're flashing. I thought they just changed it to 4. Yeah, I know.
Scaring people.
So it's a 2-point game as we come down here to the final seconds of this third period. Lady Zebras setting up their offense with 30 seconds left to go in this third period. Out to Robinson. Robinson to Robinson. And we've got a foul on the baseline. It looks like Vaughn.
Uh-oh.
Is that Vaughn?
Yep.
So Vaughn picks up her fourth foul. Now we're really scaring people. This is for real.
And the hard part for that is Salee was already at the scorer's table before she picked up that foul.
Robinson tries to do a quick pass in. Salee intercepts it. Looks for some help. Drives the lane, and it's flicked out by Muncie. Some good defense there by Muncie, especially because she's got 3 fouls, and she's looking to finish off this game.
Yeah, the one thing, Claremore, if they're going to keep those 2 girls on the floor, they still have to be aggressive. And it showed that Muncie's still being aggressive.
Vaughn into Salee. Salee to Odell. Catches it with a quick turnaround shot. Just off the mark. Into rebound. Good rebound by Brittany Kickapoo. Gets it back out to Odell. Odell back to Salee. Salee with the long three ball, and that's off the mark. Rebound, Steckline. Steckline's looking to take it. Shoots a quick three, and that's off the mark. So at the end of the third period, it's 44-42, and we've got a barn burner on our hands as we're here in Collinsville. And the Lady Cardinals up again, 44-42. We're going to take you to a break.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
Welcome back on this December 2nd, the opening night for both these teams in ladies basketball. We've got a really tough game. Both teams playing tough. Offensive and defensive. Tell me what it's going to take for either one of these teams to take the edge in this game.
Claremore's going to have to keep getting the ball to Chancellor. Can't pick up any more stupid fouls. And both teams close to the bonus, so both teams you'll see start attacking the basket. Collinsville's going to have to play better defense on Chancellor and on the ball. They can't let them just swing it around and attack the basket easily.
And Muncie, who has the ball, has 3 fouls as well as Steckline, who's number 31. She's been running their offense. She has the ball right now. The foul trouble for the Lady Cardinals is real, too, as Salisbury on the court with 3 fouls and Vaughn on the bench with 4 herself. So what do you think those fouls, how's that going to change the outcome of this game?
They just can't think about fouls. Like I said, they have to be aggressive, and that's Chancellor with the foul there, and I believe that's
her third.
So everyone getting high on foul trouble. So that's both teams' next foul are in the bonus, and if Collinsville can get in the bonus, how good if they've shot free throws today, they can extend this lead.
Well, the Lady Cardinals beat that half-court press again, and it's out to Salee. So we've had a lot of changing of hands so far, but the score remains 44-42. Salisbury with a quick shot, and that's off the mark. Tough rebound for Chancellor over Kickapoo there. Chancellor at the top of the arc. She gets it out to Robinson. Robinson looking for their offense to set up. Out to Taylor. Taylor down into Muncie. Muncie in the lane gets it back out to Chancellor. Chancellor looking to drive, defended close by Jefferson. Jefferson not giving an inch. Chancellor looks to take the lane. Salisbury comes over to help. Steckline again, down to Chancellor on the baseline. She's dancing on the baseline, and it looks like she lost it out of bounds, or Salee knocked it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, we're on the opposite side. I couldn't see that.
Yeah,
Sometimes that happens.
Good job by Caroline Salee to recognize that she was kind of off balance and go over there and try to trap the ball.
Inbound from Robinson. Gets it into Steckline. Steckline, who's been running that post right now, but has a lot of fouls. Works the post. Big shot by Muncie, and that's off the mark. Rebound, almost to Steckline. Salee, they both hit, and it looks like it's going to go off Salee back to the Lady Zebras. So with already a minute and a half down in this period, we have no points scored from either team, and we're still in a barn burner right now. Everybody's working hard. We got girls hitting the floor. We've got a lot of fouls in this game, a real physical start off. Is that what you expected from the first game of this season?
Well, I didn't expect it to be this close. Both teams I knew were both physical teams. Claremore being scrappy, Collinsville, and then both diving on the floor for balls, being real energetic. And right now, if Collinsville wants to get something going, like the keys to the game were limit turnovers, which they haven't done. They've done a decent job with, but offensive rebounds, they haven't really got many offensive rebounds or defensive rebounds. They just let them get the ball back on that shot. If someone missed their block out, they're going to have to make sure they get a body on every girl out there.
And with Vaughn and having 4 fouls, what do you think? When do you think we'll see her again in this final quarter?
I'm going to say 3 minutes left, or if stuff starts going downhill, if Claremore takes the lead and they just need some spark, then you'll see Mallory come back in.
And it looks like we've got a lot of hitting it back and forth and back and forth. It didn't seem anybody was going to grab that ball. It went out of bounds, and it goes back to the Zebras.
The Lady Zebras getting every loose ball.
Well, that was a tough deflection right there. Muncie's going to take the ball at the top of the arc. Muncie defended close by Odell. Quick pass out to Robinson, who mishandles but gets it back. Robinson looking for Chancellor. Tall pass for Taylor, but she wrangles it and back down to Chancellor. Chancellor drives the lane, takes an off-balance shot, misses, but rebound by Steckline, and Steckline draws the foul. Steckline's really been there. She's been rebounding on both sides of the court. She's been there pretty much their stable player so far tonight.
And that's why they kept her in the game when she picked up those 3 fouls, because I guess the coach trusts her enough to be smart about how she plays.
Well, and that's her second foul. Salih's second foul as well. So everybody's got fouls tonight. I mean, it's just there's not a player on the bench, I don't think, even that has a foul. Steckline ends up hitting every part of the rim again and drains it.
Both teams are in the bonus, so you'll see a lot more of it'll be a slower quarter because both teams will be going to the line.
And Steckline hits in front of the rim, but that bounces in as well. And so we have a tie ball game with 6 minutes, 13 seconds as they sub Steckline out for Brashear and give her a rest as she's going to be needed down the stretch for the Lady Zebras. Inbound to Vaughn. That's a close one, but it looks like she's got a hold of it. And back out to Salih. Salih setting up the offense for the Lady Cardinals, rather. Salih up to Vaughn. Vaughn passes out to Jefferson. Jefferson takes it. Being defended close by Robinson. Down to Salih. Salih with a great pass into Vaughn and just off the mark. And we've got a foul, and it looks like Maddie Vaughn is now going to be going to do shots. And that was Muncie again? Excuse me. That's Muncie's fourth. And she runs the court. She hasn't been off the court the entire game. How do you think that's going to affect the Zebras that are going through the rest of this game?
Well, she's been one of the key players for the Zebras, so they're gonna try and see if they can keep her in the game, and she's just gonna have to play smarter. And she hadn't had any points tonight, but she's really set up the offense and had some good passes.
5:52 left in this game. The Cardinals take a 2-point lead, 46-44, as the Lady Zebras look to answer. Muncie with 4 fouls. Points at Taylor. She's trying to set up some type of offense right now. Taylor flushes back out and has the ball. Taylor gets reflected by Vaughn. Taylor dribbles back out. Good looking shot and rebound by Salisbury. Salisbury gets it out to Salih. Salih's taking the ball down the court with Taylor defending. Salih looking to set up the offense. Pass it down to Vaughn. Vaughn flushes there. Looking for help. And we have a foul on number 11, Brashear. And that's going to be Brashear's third. Maddie Vaughn's going to run up, and she's going to take a 1-and-1.
So she made 2 free throws. We'll see if she can make her next 2.
Tough shot by Maddie Vaughn. That one flushes out, and it looks like
that was Sawyer Salisbury with her 4th foul.
Salisbury over the back with her 4th foul, and we're just going to go down and shoot free throws at the other end. And that's going to be number 11, Brashear, who fouled on the other end. So we're just passing it back and forth, it looks like.
Yeah, now Riley DeLozier, number 15, will check into the game for Sawyer Salisbury, and they're going to try and save her for the last couple of minutes.
Again, 5 minutes and 14 seconds left. You've got 2 girls on the court with 4 fouls. Only 1 girl on the court who doesn't have a foul. 3 Zebras on the court right now have 4 fouls. And a tough rebound by Muncie. That's a jump ball, and that's going to go back to the Lady Cardinals. Excuse me, not a rebound. A tough tie-up. That's what I meant to say. It's the first game of the season for us as well, right?
Yeah, we're all a little rusty.
Inbound from DeLozier. She's looking for someone to pass to. Gets the ball into Odell, who immediately has it deflected, and it looks like it deflects off her leg. And it's going to go to the Zebras. So another tough turnover here with just a 2-point game.
They can't have those silly turnovers like that. They got to work to get open And
Maddie Vaughn with a big turnover right there, catches the ball and dribbles it down the court. Tries to pass it in to Odell. Odell wrangles it. She's looking to drive, takes it back out, and gets it to Salih. Back to Odell. That Odell-Chancellor matchup has been a tough offensive-defensive one so far tonight. Pass back up to Salih. Salih looking to set up the offense again, gets everybody in position. Passes it down to Odell. Odell looks to drive the lane, puts up a quick shot, and that's in for two. So the Cardinals take a two-possession lead at 46-44, excuse me, not a two-possession lead.
that's her 14th.
They answered back.
That's her 14th point of the night, so she's really got stuff going on the offensive side.
Robinson gets the ball up to Muncie. Muncie with a pass down to Steckline. Steckline on the base. Takes another dribble. Puts it into Maddie. Big shot from Robinson. Steckline there for the rebound again. Throws it up. She's going to draw the foul. Two different Lady Cardinals are on the ground right now. Steckline came up with the ball. Threw it up. And that's going to be on number 12, Odell. And that's Odell's second. Oh, sorry, number 21, Jefferson. That's her second. As Steckline has really shown up in this game. Offensive and defensive rebounds. She's really taken it to both sides of the court right now. Just showed up for these Lady Zebras.
Like they said, Claremore's a real scrappy team, and she's the biggest or the scrappiest player I've seen out there. She's always in the tie-ups or loose balls.
And with that bucket, it's now a one-possession game, 48-46. Quick work by the Lady Cardinals down below, and they find Jefferson for an easy layup, so it's now 50-46 with 3:57 left to go in this game. Taylor gets a bump off from Salih. That's Salih's third. And Taylor's going to go to the line, and she's going to take two shots. The Lady Zebras are now in the double bonus, so every foul they're going to be taking two shots now. How do you think that affects the rest of this game goes? It's a 4-point game, 3:54 left in this game.
Collinsville's just going to have to take a step back, make sure they're not having any stupid fouls, because that's an easy 2 points for the Lady Zebras.
Again, making it a one-possession game. It's 50-47 now as Taylor. Taylor takes her second. And that's in to make it a 2-point game. Again, 50-48 with 3:54 left to go. And the Lady Cardinals with the ball. Odell takes it down the court. Still trying to set up that full court press. It seems like the Lady Cardinals have it. Odell trips and falls, keeps her dribble alive, gets back up, gets it back to Salih. Salih's looking to drive, takes it back around. Muncie defending tight with 4 fouls. Gets it in Odell. Odell with a good turn move, tries to duck it down low, and it looks like it was blocked down low, but Odell's still on the court. Officials call a timeout. Odell tried to get it up there, and she's grabbing her leg. Looks like her right leg. And she's set up real quick. She looks like she's all right. She's not in any tough pain, and the girls get her up.
I know she had some knee trouble a while back, and she's going to come out of the game, and she's not happy.
They're going to put Salisbury back in for her, and the Lady Cardinals will have the inbound. Oh, excuse me. Oh, nope. They're going to just inbound from down here. There's Salisbury, the Lady Cardinals. Takes in and Salih. Salih back to Salisbury. Salisbury with tough defense from Robinson. Robinson out to Kickapoo. Kickapoo gets it down to Jefferson. Jefferson at Salisbury. Salisbury with the 3 ball, and that's going to be just off the mark. Tough hustle by Jefferson, but she's just out of bounds before she can reach it. Ball to the Lady Zebras. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left to go. 50-48, and it looks like we're going to come right down to it. Logan.
Yeah, both teams are, this is when they really have to dig deep because both teams are tired. Cardinals only using 8 girls on their bench, and I believe only 7 on the Claremore side.
And there's Steckline again coming down, grabbing that ball, turn around, making a good shot to tie the ball game up with 2:50 left to go in this game. Steckline now in the double digits for the Lady Zebras.
Caroline's going to try and set up the offense. They need to get something going. They've kind of gone dry on the offensive side of the ball.
Kickapoo gets it out to Jefferson. Jefferson looking for something on the inside. And it's kickball from Chancellor. It looked like it was a steal. They're saying that she kicked it, the official up top, and it's going to be Lady Cardinals ball. Vaughn comes back in the game with 4 fouls. Odell comes back in the game. Kickapoo and Slee will take a seat.
So they're going to go big now. This is the first time I think since the start of the second half that we've seen Mallory and Maddie in at the same time.
So they're going to go with their tall lineup, see if they can get it in. We got a double team immediately on Mallory Vaughn down low. Getting it into Mallory Vaughn. Good steal by Chancellor. Chancellor looks down as the Lady Zebras look to take the lead. Munn lines it up, doesn't take the shot, passes it back down to Steckline. Steckline has done everything this half, gets it out to Robinson. 2-point shot from Robinson, and that's good. So with 2 minutes left in the game, the Lady Zebras have taken the lead 52-50. And the Lady Cardinals look to answer down the court. Salisbury gets it up to Odell. Odell looking for someone to pass to, pass it into Vaughn. Vaughn gets into Jefferson. Jefferson back to Odell. Odell takes her dribble. Works on the outside. Gets it into Vaughn. Vaughn out to Maddie Vaughn. Maddie Vaughn dribbles. Gets in Jefferson. Jefferson takes a 3-point shot. That's in and out. And a tough rebound. It's bouncing all around, and it looks like the Cardinals have it. He's going to call a foul. That's going to be on Odell. So that looks to be Odell's second. He's calling it on Odell. So and that's going to be 2 shots.
I think what they did there, I think that foul was on Mallory Vaughn. That's why you hear the Claremore fans screaming. It was on Mallory Vaughn. Taylor Odell doing a heads-up move, putting her hand up, saying that was on me, so Mallory Vaughn wouldn't pick up her 5th foul.
So we've got Mallory Vaughn in the game with 4 fouls. 1:25 left to go in this game. What is Susie Vaughn telling her team right now? What does Coach Vaughn have for them right now as they're coming? They're just about to take 2 shots down here. They could be down 4. What do you do to tell your team with 1:25 left to go? Last chance you have to talk to.
Well, she's not really happy right now, but they've just got to play solid defense. Can't have any easy baskets. That's what they've done. Haven't done a very good job with tonight. Is they've given up too many easy baskets, and so she's trying to get them fired up, play solid defense, so they can come back down here and get something set up. Because on the offensive side of the ball, you saw there, they just really can't get anything going. Claremore playing really good defense this second half.
And it looks like, again, as we mentioned, the Claremore Lady Zebras, they're in the double-double right now. So they're going to take 2 shots. The Lady Cardinals, they're just in a bonus right now. So they're going to take 1 and 1. Any fouls right now is detrimental to both teams. And it looks like with all the fouls we have on the board right now, I mean, it's anybody's game coming in this stretch right here.
Yeah, one thing the Lady Cardinals have kind of backed off of is they haven't attacked the basket like they should have with being in the bonus, and that's how Claremore's really taken the lead, is they've knocked down a lot of free throws.
And look who it is again. Steckline in this second half has been on fire, whether it's rebounding, whether it's points. She's got 12 points on the game right now, looking to make it 13. And she's just been all over the place and clutch when it matters, and she's played this whole second half with 3 fouls.
Yeah, she's been really impressive. And they're going to have to coach Susie Vaughn trying to slip something in there.
They're taking Vaughn out to put Celia in so they can handle the ball down the court. Looks like they'll probably take another timeout and set up a good offensive play. And Steckline again comes through 14 points. Between her and Chancellor. Steckline with 13, and Chancellor with 20. So together they're making up over half the points of the Lady Zebras.
Now it's a 2-possession game, so the Lady Cards have to get something quick.
The 1:12 seconds left. It's 50-54 right now. Lady Zebras up over the Lady Cardinals. And the Lady Cardinals are looking to set up as we come to the 1-minute mark left in this game.
They need to attack the baskets, get something, because right now they're just standing around the perimeter.
Odell looks to drive in the lane, takes a shot. It's not going to be a 3-point shot. He said the foul was well before that. You got a push off.
She'll go to the line, though. So
a 1-and-1 with 51.9 seconds. Let's call it what it is. 51.9 seconds left. Odell's going to go to the line. She's going to shoot a 1-and-1. And we have Mallory Vaughn coming back in the game.
So now Taylor Odell needs to knock down these 2 free throws, make it a 1-possession game, and they need to get a stop down here, because if they don't get a stop, they're never going to get back in the game.
Good free throw right there from Odell to bring this into a 3-point game, 51-54 with 51 seconds left in the game. Lady Zebras over the Lady Cardinals of Collinsville, as we go in this first match, or first basketball game of the season. Odell drains both to make it a 2-point game, and that was big right there. Quick inbound from the Lady Zebras. Quick foul. And the Lady Zebras rush to pick up Chancellor. Chancellor looks like she's going to shoot 2 with 49.3 seconds left. And that's going to be the third foul on, who was that? Jefferson. Jefferson.
So now Chancellor, probably their best free throw shooter, or one of the best. She's going to go to the line, and that's not the person they want to foul.
And she misses her first. So now we've got a one-possession game on our hands if she makes this one. Well, either way, with 49.3 seconds left. Plenty of time left for the Lady Cardinals to make a run. She misses them both.
Cardinals almost don't get the rebound there.
So 45 seconds, 44, 43. The Lady Cardinals down 2 points, looking to set up their offense. Jefferson looks to take a 3, doesn't do it. Down low for Vaughn, a cross-court pass. That's going to be out of bounds. That's going to go to the Lady Cardinals, and the Claremore fans are not having it. Cross-court pass, that's dangerous right there. Almost intercepted by the Lady Zebras. Boy, that's risky right there. 2 minutes left to play. 32 seconds left in this game. 52-54 in favor of the Claremore Lady Zebras. You're here at Collinsville High School, and it couldn't be a more exciting first game for these ladies.
Yeah, Coach Vaughn calling a timeout there, getting something set up on the offensive end. They're going to have to here's where she has to make a decision. Do they want to win the game, or do they want to send it into overtime? I would not be shocked if they just try to attack the basket or do some high-low set where they get Mallory Vaughn the ball, where she can finish down low, maybe get fouled and go to the line for a 3-point play.
And this second half's been pretty slow on the offensive side for Collinsville Cardinals. They had 33 points in that first half, and they're only coming up with 19 so far in the second half. So what play do you think they set up here? They go down low?
Yeah, that's what I would say, but they're going to try to run a quick inbounds play.
Odell misses, and it looks like it's last off the Lady Cardinals. So with a 2-point lead, 27.1 seconds left, the Lady Zebras are going to take the inbound, and Chancellor's going to inbound it in. Gets it into Muncie. Muncie, nowhere to go. Salisbury with good defense, and a quick timeout by Coach Shaw to get Muncie out of there.
The one thing that if I was the Lady Cards, right when she touches the ball, she has 0 points tonight, so you don't know how good of a shooter she is or not. She hadn't shot the ball tonight, really, so if she gets the ball, I'd say if they can't get a trap, they foul her, so send her to the line since she hasn't really been the one shooting the ball tonight. You have Chancellor, who has 20 points, and then number 31, Steckline, who's added to the offensive side of the ball too. So I'd foul number 14.
Yeah, you have on the court right now for the Lady Zebras, you've got number 10, Monica Taylor with 14 points. A lot of those 3 points in the first half. She was outstanding shooting from well beyond the arc, but been pretty silent here in the second half. You've got number 15, Lauren Chancellor with 20 points. And you got number 31, Bailey Steckline, coming on hard in the second half with rebounds and points and 13 points. So having that lineup, looks like they're going to come out with Muncie, Chancellor, Taylor, Steckline, and Robinson. So Robinson with 2 points tonight, and Muncie with 0. So you've got the 2 you'd want to foul, correct?
Yeah, that's the one thing is Robinson hadn't really touched the ball either on the offensive side of the ball where she's been able to score. So they're going to have Chancellor throw the ball in, so that takes one of the girls out of the picture.
Muncie with the ball, gets it right back to Chancellor. Chancellor dribbles down the court with 18 seconds left. She's fouled with 17.8 seconds left. Odell fouls her, and that's going to be Odell's third.
I'm surprised they let her get it into Chancellor so easily.
Well, that's a pretty good set play. They just went to Muncie and right back, and nobody was on Muncie fast enough in order to get it. They were setting up the trap in the corner. Chancellor with her first, and she struggled from the line. So she's missed her last 3. She's going to take this 50. It's a 2-point game, 54-52, 17.8 seconds left. She's missed her last 3 free throws. And she hits every part of the rim, goes in, out, and back in to make it a 3-point game with 17.8 seconds left. Odell dribbles down the court, for the Lady Cardinals. It looks like 13 seconds, 10 seconds left. They're going to pass around to Jefferson. Jefferson's going to take a long three, and that's going to be off the mark, out of bounds. And it looks like that's going to go back to the Lady Zebras with 4.5 seconds left. They're up by 3, 55-54, Lady Zebras of Claremore. And they're going to inbound to Muncie. Muncie into Chandler, right back, and she fouls him. 2.7 seconds left. 52-55, Lady Zebras.
All she has to do is make one, and that makes a 2-possession game. That'd put the game out of reach.
So coming to the line, she's made her last one on a just amazing shot. It was in and out and in and out. This first one she drains. So that's going to be tough to overcome unless you can get fouled taking that three-point shot.
This one here would seal the deal.
Chancellor in. So the Cardinals have to throw it down deep, turn and take a shot. 2 seconds, 1 second left. Three-point shot, and that's going to be the game. So the opener of the game, you could tell the Claremore Zebras fired up. They win 57-52 in this opening game for both these ladies in high school basketball. Tell us something about these teams and how it turned out like this after that first half.
Well, both teams fought really hard tonight, gave it all they had. Just offensive side of the ball in the second half for the Lady Cardinals. They just couldn't really get anything going. Didn't really have any motion like they could have, and so that's why you see them kind of go cold. And Claremore did a really good job out of the second half, made a lot of good adjustments, and that's why you see them come out with the W here.
You see the Lady Cardinals, they come out, and they've had some good input from their bench. We talk about Salee. We talk about different things. Tell me how do bench players apply in this? I mean, tonight we had Steckline. She didn't play very much, but in the first half, second half, she came on strong. Robinson came on strong for the Lady Zebras. Salee came on strong. Delosier came on strong for the Lady Cardinals. Tell us how that plays in going later down the field.
Well, you see that they had really good bench play by everyone, so you're going to see a lot of players start to improve and do a better job. So, it's the first game of the season. I know not everyone's happy, and right now they're honoring Mrs. Campbell, her husband, Coach Campbell. He passed away this summer, and so right now they're doing a nice memorial for her. But the Cardinals, it's the first game, so they just got to keep their heads up.
So a real special moment right there you see from Coach Campbell's wife in attendance, and they're going to do a special presentation.
Coach Campbell passed away this summer after a courageous battle with cancer. He did not let cancer beat him. Coach Campbell won the last one. This season, in loving memory to Coach Campbell, our team motto is win the last one. To us, this means fight to the end. Always show respect, be humble, be brave, and honor God and family, just like Coach Campbell did. Please join us in a moment of silence to remember our coach. Thank you very much.
Coach Campbell also, he was a Hall of Fame coach at Claremore, so both teams honoring Coach Campbell.
Such a nice, touching moment there at the end. They play a tough game. They battle, and they're still able to come together for a special moment for a great coach, a legendary coach here and at Claremore as well. And we're going to leave you with that. At the end of the game, it's an unfortunate outcome for the Lady Cardinals, but we're going to pick up moving forward. We hope you stay with us. We got the boys game coming up in just about 10 minutes.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.